Welcome, Pez heads from around the world. I am the Misfit Pez head, welcoming you to the 6th episode of That's My Pez. When Sly, what are you doing over here? Nothing. Are you just gonna stand there, or what are you gonna do? Nothing. Alright, well, whatever. Well, welcome everybody to That's My Pez. Like I said, this is episode 6. And like we told you on the last episode, this would be the Garfield episode. Garfield was a great 80s character. Also around in the 90s in a television show, a little cartoon. Had 2 series of Pez in the early 90s and then again in the late 90s. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in the Misfits toy box this week with the Garfield collection. Well, here we go with the Series 1 Garfield collection. Now in this series, they had Garfield, Garfield with visor, Normal, Arlene, which I do not have, or Big Grin or Showing Teeth Garfield. And I have one extra regular Garfield. But some interesting stuff about these. This was the first one made. Not the very first one off the line or anything, but first version. This is actually a 3.9 made in Austria with a red candy tablet. Not like your normal red ones that are squared or rounded edges. This one's kind of got a funny shape to it. It's got thin feet, which is pretty neat. IMC 3, obviously Austria. Now, this other one that looks just like the first one, the stem colors are noticeably different. This one actually is a 4.9 made in China. And the candy tablet, same shape as that red one, but the clear whitish colored candy tablet. IMC 6, China. Now let's go back over to the visor. Now this is a cool one too. This is a 3.9, but made in China. IMC 6 with thin feet. And if you look right there on the front, can you see that little piece of plastic? Shoot. There's a little tiny piece of like flash plastic still on there, still connected. How it stayed on all this time after the Misfit found it in some bucket at a flea market. Amazing. The candy tablet in there, same shape as the red also. Just that incandescent, kind of whitish colored. Normal rides upon the 4.9 Slovenia. A different candy button in there. Totally rounded off. Totally white. IMC 5. Normal. So that's what I have for Series 1. Now, this might take a minute. I think the Misfit can rummage through some more here and see if he can find Series 2. There they are. Found them. And Series 2 of Garfield. This series is kind of fun because you see all the multiple colored stems in the series 2. Garfield himself, instead of the classic orange, in this series came out in this pink stem. Did come out on a classic orange as well. I see more of these pink stems than anything. 4.9 Slovenia. Rounded white. Candy button. Then we also have Garfield with his sleepy cap. Yellow stem. 4.9 Slovenia. IMC 5 for Slovenia. Same rounded white button. Odie, the 4.9 Slovenia. Also a 5 IMC. He does have the behind the tongue missing. It's got that divot there where they cut out some plastic to save a little money. Learned that on the Pez book. Now, aviator glasses, Garfield. Kind of light blue, baby blue. 4.9, made in China stem. And it's a little different shape. It's back to that kind of weird shape on the end. Almost a whitish, almost incandescent though. And this is funny that the chef hat Garfield, of course, is on a Hungry stem. 4.9 Hungry stem. IMC 1. Alright, now that's kind of a mixture. It's rounded like the Slovenias, but yeah, it's almost incandescent like the China. Crazy. Craziness in the world of Garfield. So, the Misfit Pez head has had a lot of fun here. And he's getting ready to have his 7th episode of That's My Pez. So I'm like to welcome you back. And we'll have the 3 oldest headed Pez dispensers in my collection. And that meaning it was not a full body like Santa and the Space Trooper. I'm talking on a stem with the head. The oldest 3 that I have. Alright. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or give a thumbs up. That's my Pez. See you later, Pez heads.